All right. Krazydawg99, thanks for taking the time to come on the show, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So, can you tell me a little bit about how you became a Cleveland Browns fan?
Well, the funny thing is, I was born when the team had already left. So we didn't have a team over when I lived, because I live in West Virginia now. I actually moved like a couple months ago. But when I was born, we were subject to Steelers and I think Bears, Lions, and stuff. And it wasn't that fun. My dad always told me like he didn't enjoy watching football when the team wasn't here. Then in 1999, the team came back, and right here I am. I've been a fan ever since, pretty much.
Awesome. Yeah, I had kind of a similar situation. My dad was a Redskins fan, but we lived there. Now the Washington football team, excuse me. But yeah, we lived in Florida and Jacksonville, and then around 95 when the Jags became an expansion team, and then I just kind of naturally became a Jags fan. But yeah, man, I hear you. So let's jump into this matchup, Jags versus Browns, week 12 matchup. Jags are 6.5-point dogs in this game. And I was listening to Quincy Carrier, the Browns YouTuber, and he was saying that this could be like a trap game potentially, or like an upset game for the Jags. What's kind of your take on that, and do you agree with him?
I mean, I kind of do agree with him because we have the Titans coming up next week, and we got to really be careful that we're not looking forward to them. Like, we still got to take care of the Jaguars. Like, this ain't going to be no cakewalk. They're still a professional team. They got some decent players. Miles Jack. They have a couple other ones. I know they actually just today announced that DJ Chark's out. So that's going to be a bad one for the Jags. Conley's out. I think Norwell's out. We don't have Denzel or Miles. So, I mean, we can't just go walking into this game expecting to win. We got to go out and take care of business. This reminds me a lot of what happened in 2014. Ironically, we were playing the Jaguars coming off a big win against the Steelers. And we came into Jacksonville and we got stomped. We got to come in here and just play like our usual game.
Yeah.
This ain't going to be no cakewalk. We got to take care of business.
Yeah, you guys have a tough schedule coming up. I mean, like our tough couple games coming up. The Ravens, the Steelers, and the Titans. So, I guess let's just jump to that. I mean, do you see with those, 3 games that are very, very tough games, do you see the Browns, making it to the playoffs or maybe getting a wild card?
Well, the way I see it, if we can stay healthy, and we've had a little bout with the sickness lately here, but hopefully that clears up. But if we can just stay healthy, get Denzel back, hopefully by the Jersey trip, because we have 2 weeks in Jersey. We have, the Steelers, like you said, week 17. If we can get healthy by then, I think we can make it.
Gotcha. So, going into this game against the Jaguars, obviously a lot of injuries on both sides. What do you think the game plan is going to be for the Browns?
I think it's going to be just like it's always been all year. Run the ball. Use Chubb and Hunt. It don't matter if it's sunny. It don't matter if it's snowing and windy. It's like, we're going to run the ball, and you got to stop us.
Yeah. I think if the Jags, can't stop the run and can't stop, Chubb, it's going to be potentially a beatdown. It could be a rough game. We've been, I think, pretty good against the run, this season, but I think if we let a couple of big plays, happen, I think we could get demoralized, and it could be a long day for Jacksonville. But if we're able to stop you guys on against the run, I mean, I think it could be an interesting game.
Yeah, I mean, earlier this year we faced the Colts, and they had a very, very good run defense, and it took us about 3.5 quarters to really break through. But I think the way I see us doing it is we're just going to chip away, get these like small gains, just ball control. And then at the end, we're just going to hit you with a big run, and that'll put you out of your misery.
So, you mentioned Myles Garrett, defensive end. He's going to be out. Then you have, Williams, right? Greedy Williams
Yeah,
and
Denzel Ward's out too. Greedy hasn't
Denzel
played
Ward.
all year. He's got like a nerve issue in his shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, do you think with that, with those, key players being out, do you see that being a potential issue for the Cleveland defense?
I mean, with Garrett being out, I mean, if Vernon does what he did last week, we'll be fine. Now, in terms of Denzel, if Chark was playing, I was going to be really worried. But then again, you got to worry about Chenault and all the other guys. I mean, this would be the kind of game where somebody that we've never heard of goes crazy on us. That's usually happened before. But
Yeah, I mean,
I think with Denzel being out, it's a little worrisome, especially when you got Sendejo back there, and of course Ronnie Harrison, who you guys know very well.
yeah,
I think we'll be all right in the secondary position. Taki's he's out as well. He's got the virus, so we won't see him. Not like it really means anything because he isn't really all that good. But
I
yeah,
thought Ronnie Harrison had an injury. Maybe he might have been questionable. I thought I saw that on the injury report, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, that would be an interesting kind of poetic justice, right? If Ronnie Harrison had a big game against Jacksonville.
yeah, that would be something.
So Baker Mayfield, going to him, like, he's having a pretty good season so far. He's only thrown 7 picks this year. Last year he threw 21, and then the year before that, I think he threw 14. Do you see him being the guy for Cleveland in the long term?
I mean, I could see him being the guy. I mean, right now, Stefanski, with the way Stefanski's offense is set up, he's essentially a game manager. We're not relying on him. Now, when Chubb went out, we saw exactly what Baker, used to do. We relied heavily on his arm, and relying on Baker is like playing Russian roulette. You just don't know what you're going to get. We had that game against the Bengals. He threw 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. And I think there was a game where he's thrown quite a few picks in those games without Chubb. And then Chubb came back, and we went right back to what we were doing before.
Yeah.
So essentially, our game plan is, just tell Baker to just, take care of the ball, move the ball down the field, use your play action bootlegs and find the open man. Don't do anything stupid, and just let Chubb and Hunt eat, pretty much.
Yeah. I can see a lot of play action happening. I mean, I just think with Jacksonville secondary has just been such a mess right now. With CJ Henderson being out, and Sidney Jones and just so many injuries. I could see Baker, just like you said, doing a play action and just going deep after giving the ball to Chubb a lot. I definitely could see that happening.
Yeah. And especially because no Josh Allen either.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to find a way to get pressure on, Mayfield. That's going to be essential. And it's going to be tough because we've had trouble with the pass rush all year, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. There've been some rumors about OBJ, on social media. I've seen that he, may be considering a trade or going somewhere, next season. What are your thoughts about that? Do you see that, as a possibility?
I mean, not really, but honestly, it wouldn't surprise me given the cap figure. But I think we're going to keep Odell. We'll see what happens in a couple of years. But I think as of right now, Odell will be a Brown for right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I plan on him being with the Browns probably until his contract runs out, unless we re-sign him.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I could see him being there long term. So, what's your prediction for the score? I have mine. I have mine being 35-10 Browns. But we're just kind of curious what your prediction was for the game.
That's funny because I actually had mine at the same. I had it 35-10, but without Myles or Denzel, I might lower it a little bit to maybe, I'm going to say 28-10. I'm going to take off a touchdown.
Okay. All right. taking the conservative prediction. I like that. So will you guys be getting the game? Well, I mean, you're in West Virginia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're going to get the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have Sunday tickets, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Same here. But I was gonna say, if you didn't get the game, you're welcome to stop by. I do like live reactions and play-by-play on my YouTube channel, and the more the merrier. But well, hey man, thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it. I like your YouTube channel a lot. I think you got great content, and keep it up, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I watched a couple of your videos. You got some good stuff going on over there too.
Thanks, like it. Well, hey, good luck Sunday, and we'll have to do this again sometime.
Yeah, maybe next time we face off, whenever that may be.
Yeah.
Not for a couple of years, but we'll see.
Yeah, and good luck. Hopefully, maybe you guys will make the playoffs too, or a wild card. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, man. Good luck and take care. Thanks for doing this.
You too.